I'm not watching SmackDown, but I want to discuss this topic also with you guys about Baron Corbin. You know, I guess there was talk a while ago about Baron Corbin. He actually is, in my mind, a pretty good heel, and he wrestled Kurt Angle in Kurt Angle's last match and defeated Kurt Angle in his last match. He dumped dog food on Roman Reigns. He Baron Corbin used to wear that ridiculous like vest and like did all these things to piss you know fans off. In my opinion, Baron Corbin's a pretty good heel, but there's something about him that doesn't make me say, man, I really hate this guy enough. Like even when like he was feuding with Seth Rollins, like even when he was facing Seth Rollins, he was the main event of a few pay-per-views with even with Lacey Evans and that. It was Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins versus him and Lacey Evans, winner take all. You know, he did a lot of things that gave you reasons to hate him. For some reason, with Baron Corbin is there's something about him where it's just not clicking in the sense that, man, we hate the guy so much, you know, that how should I put it? I mean, maybe they need to give him like a title or something. He was a former United States champion, I believe. He faced the Miz at Survivor Series and beat the Miz when he had the B team with him and everything. And like you would think that maybe if he's even King Corbin won the King of the Ring, they could probably made him like the champion or something. Vince McMahon believes that Baron Corbin's a good looking guy, and he thought giving him the spotlight would make him look good. The lone wolf gimmick. Did you guys like the lone wolf gimmick? The lone wolf gimmick was all right. I mean, in NXT he was pretty good. And Baron Corbin's not a bad wrestler or anything. It's just something's missing about him where we can't really get. It's like heels are not meant to be hated anymore. Everybody likes heels because they're very interesting characters. I mean, making him a baby face would be awkward. Like making Baron Corbin a baby face. I mean, when Jinder Mahal became the WWE champion, to this day, I thought he was a good champion. No one liked Jinder Mahal as champion. They said nobody watched SmackDown. No one took him seriously or anything. But like, everybody booed Jinder Mahal. If they made Baron Corbin the champion, maybe they would hate him enough to where they'd want to see him get beat up by somebody. Maybe Baron Corbin does need that rub of being like a world champion. I mean, it's just he beat Kurt Angle in his last match. You would think that would push him to the stars and make him a champion. Making him a baby face, I don't know about that. That'd be hard. What is it going to take for us to hate Baron Corbin so much that we want to see him get beat up and we want to pay to see it? Think about wrestling. You want to see why you want these guys to hate somebody so much, that you want to see him get beat up. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. As Raw GM, yeah, he was a good heel as Raw GM. The McMahons blamed him for bad ratings on the show and everything. They were talking about it. Like, let's have the McMahons come out and they just talk about how bad the show is and have Baron Corbin, he's going to take the heat for it because he was the GM of Raw. And every week they kept having Bobby Lashley and him and someone else. They just kept attacking Finn Balor and stuff. They did Finn Balor, Baron Corbin storylines a lot, It's kind of boring. It was a boring Raw. Raw met the lowest ratings ever when he was in charge. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm saying, as good of a heel as Baron Corbin is, it's like, what is it going to take to make him what is it going to take to have us hate him so much that, he could be, yeah, it was Drew McIntyre. That's who it was. And what is it going to take make Baron Corbin that top heel where he can become a champion? We all hate him and we want to pay to see it. He's no JBL as a heel, but I think they could do more with Baron Corbin. They just don't choose to. It's like he's a good heel, then he gets beat by kind of like when Roman Reigns beat him and made him eat dog food. Then what happened after that? He poured the dog food. Him and Dolph poured the dog food on Roman Reigns, but then Roman Reigns beat Baron Corbin and made him eat dog food. And then what happened to his push, heel push after that? Nothing. It's like, I don't know. You got to make a heel hated more and more. But I want some thoughts on this. You think Baron Corbin's a good heel? Should he be a top heel? Should he be the Universal or the WWE champion? Need some opinions. Because right now, as a heel, he's a good heel, but there's something missing about him. I just don't know what it is. That's all I want to say about that. But give me your thoughts on it. And that just is my opinion, anyways. And thank you for watching and subscribe if you want to. And King Corbin, is he a top heel? Let me know.